After going through this video, you will be able to use a component on a web page, compose large UI components using smaller components. Now that we have created a React component, let us proceed to the next steps. That is, we will understand how we can use a component on a web page. Even though we have defined a function to create a component, we will never call this function directly. Instead, we use a custom JSX tag to use a component, which is just like any other self-closing HTML tag. But make sure that the name of the tag needs to be exactly the same as the name of the function or component. Now the next part is a bit tricky, so please pay more attention. Let us go away with this code to focus only on the component. We've already seen that a JSX tag gets converted to react.createElement function by Babel. Likewise, this component JSX tag is also converted to react.createElement function like this. Here, as a first argument, we have the function that denotes a component. Note that we are not calling the function here as we have not added the parenthesis after the function name. We are just passing the function here. And the second argument is null because we haven't defined any attributes to the custom box tag. Also, there is no third or any following argument because the box tag is a self-closing tag and contains no content within it. So, let us now understand how we can use a component to build a larger UI component. Let us have a look at the code. Here, we have multiple small components which are together making a bigger component, that is app. Also, these components form a parent-child relationship. Using the same approach, the entire UI of a web page is built by composing smaller components into larger parent components that lead to only a single top-level component. And this top-level component is always passed to the React DOM.render function. And that is how the React DOM.render function renders the entire web page. This is the reason we are now passing the app component, the top level component, instead of the box component. Also, note that since we are using components, we have to pass the components in the form of custom JSX tags. So, this is how we can use a component and compose larger UI components. In the next video, we will continue to learn more about components.